Going through this journey, man, especially when you're in the hip hop, you know, I'm transitioning into R&B and pop. That's why my latest album is mostly singing. But doing this hip hop for all of these years, man, the streets and the industry are really connected. So we keep my brother with us, man. He's not my brother, but he's my brother, man. His name is OG Muggs. He's from Inglewood, California, from LA. And so he and I'm doing something in Las Vegas, man, and he and I are walking through the airport, and I look in the gift shop and I see Suge Knight, and I'm like, dang, there goes Suge. And I'm thinking Muggs probably knows him because Suge is actually from, I think he's from Inglewood. He might be from Compton, I'm not sure though. But so I see Suge and I'm like, I was like, dang, there goes Suge, Muggs. And he walks over, he's like, come on. We walk over there and he's like, hey, fat boy. Hey, fat boy. And I'm thinking it's big bad Suge. I'm like, oh man, this nigga's messing up right now. So I'm like, he's like, hey, and he turned him around. He's like, nigga, when I call your phone, answer the phone. He like, oh, my bad, big homie. I didn't even know you was, I ain't trying to make him look like a sucker or nothing, but he was just kind of like, oh, big homie. I mean, I didn't know you was, I didn't even see your call or something, he said to him. He's like, nigga, when I call you, man, I want something. I ain't calling you for no reason, nigga. Answer my phone call when I call you, bro. Blood, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, I wasn't doing that, man. It's all good, man. And I was like, I'm looking back and forth at these two dudes, and I was like, he's like, it's Krizz Kaliko. I'm like, good to meet you, brother. Which Suge, to me, came off as like a super nice guy, man. I know he had this, this reputation, but he seemed like a super genuine dude to me, man. I met him several times after that, and he was the same way every time. You know what I'm saying? But after this time, because I had this perception of him, you know what I'm saying, when he walks off, I turned to Mugg, I said, nigga, who are you? Like, because he had only been with us for a couple of months. I'm like, who are you, dude? He said, I told you, nigga, Inglewood Muggs, nigga, hey, nigga, you better Google me. And I was like, I Googled him, it didn't nothing come up. But at the end of the day, the nigga is like the truth, you know what I'm saying? And we move around the city, around the country, probably without people trying to bother us, man, at all. You know, one, we cool dudes. Two, no matter how we sing, we carry God with us everywhere. So I know that's our main protection. But like Steve Harvey say all the time, he like, man, I'm godly, but I keep a couple of niggas around me just in case. So OG Muggs is the head of our security. Super nice guy. You know, I don't want to paint the wrong picture of him either. Suge ain't no sucker by any means. He's that guy. But Muggs is just older than him, I think. And so at the LA street politic thing, I think that they respect the older dudes. You know what I'm saying? They're more like an OG to him. You know what I'm saying? Because there's other cats that's like real hard on the turf. Muggs moves with us. He's security for us. He's security with E40. He's security for Fat Joe. But he moves with us the most, you know what I'm saying? Because all those other guys have other security. But they all look up to him as the OG, man, like everybody. You ask anybody that's from LA about Inglewood Muggs, they're going to say, oh, yeah, that's OG Muggs, man. That's like my uncle. We keep Muggs around us because he is the link to the streets. He also is a link to all the rappers. He's the reason why Tech has Lil Wayne on the albums, T.I., 2 Chainz, all of these guys is because of Muggs, and Muggs is just that guy that's respected. So we thank you. When he was actually gonna quit on us one time. I'm like, we got to up this nigga's pay because he got to stay with us. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, man. I love him. Yeah, crazy shit.
They did the show. This is when they formed Strange Music. This particular show, and I was a high school kid on that show. You dig what I'm saying? And I was supposed to have left 2 weeks later to went and turn myself in to go play ball. And I was like, fuck it.
So we get out the car. Keep in mind, our car wasn't on the road anymore. It was in the ditch. And we look over, we see the dude's car. And I'm fucking pissed. I think I have socks. I don't remember what the fuck, because we were just comfortable. It was a car. Like, one minute we were warm as fuck, and then the next minute it was cold, bloody, shits, glasses everywhere.
And they sent us with 2 hookers on each arm across the street, and we're sitting in the VIP surrounded by prostitutes, and we weren't allowed to buy our own drinks. They had to buy our drinks for us. And maybe some rappers are used to this, but when I'm like a 22-year-old man, that was not happening for me. That's still not happening for me.
There's like 4 or 5 cops pull up to this gas station, and one of our guys who was on the tour is coming out of the gas station, sees the driver, and he's like, hey, what's up? You know, what's going on? What's the deal? Is everything all right? Somebody messing with you? Because we had been really cool with her. We had never had any beef with her. She's like, excuse me, I'm talking to the police right now. And it was like, oh, snap, okay, like, hold up.